Hey, good morning, all. This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Today is Tuesday, June 20th, 2023. Hey, I want to remind you, this is the most important news of all. This coming Thursday and this coming Friday, which will be the 22nd and 23rd of June, my good friend and partner, Doug Campbell with RightWay Options will be hosting an open house all day long, both days. I will put a link down below. You can register for that, okay? So, open house, RightWay Options, June 20th and 23rd. This coming to Thursday and Friday. It's just a couple of days away. Pick up that link and get registered so you'll get notified of the special login that you'll need to get in there. It's all day. It's free for you. Hey, it'll be fantastic, okay? Hope to see you there. Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you? Hope you enjoyed your extra day off today. Hey, Thomas, Tyler, Carol, Fred, Mai, Julie, how are you guys all doing? I hope you had a great weekend. All right, this is, well, let's just dive in. Before I forget, everybody, I'll have a link on my YouTube channel in about an hour on the newest YouTube video, and it'll be in the chat. But Doug with RightWay Options will be hosting a open house this coming Thursday and Friday. That is June 22nd and 23rd. It's all day long. It's open to you. It's free. So make sure you register for that, okay? June 22 and 23. Just a few days away from now. Couple days away from now, I guess. So make sure you check that out if you're interested. All right, let's take a look at this market. I'm going to start with this chart right here. Here's the SPY. And the SPY is clearly still in an uptrend, and that's based on our T-line and our Trendicator here. And this is the 50-period moving average. You can see that it's, curled up. Maybe I better make sure that is. And it is. Okay. You can see that's rolled up. Here is the diamonds. Overall, the diamonds are still bullish. We may have a little disturbance in the price over the next couple of days, but the overall trend is still bullish. The overall attitude is still bullish. And you can see that with the T-line over the Trendicator. Trendicator has crossed over the 50. Even the 50 is starting to curl up on the diamonds here. Here's the Qs, clearly bullish. T-line, Trendicator, 50. Perfect. How about a little IWM here? Even old IWM is trying to move up there and doing a pretty good job. Here's the Trendicator, the T-line, the Trendicator, and the 50. All starting to move up here. So overall, the market is bullish. Now, like I said, we might see a little disturbance over the next couple days. Here's IWM. We're just moving sideways a bit. After a big move up, it looks like we've broken out right here. This was an important level. Let me make this red. This was an important level. Here's an important level, important level, important level, important level, and boom, there we broke out. And now we're just doing the normal sideways shuffle of the stock market until the buyers deem it ready to be bought again. And sometimes what happens as price moves, some of these moving averages need to catch up. When price moves up, it'll leave the moving averages. So it'll need some of them to catch up. Some real common, that we use the 8 exponential or the T-line. The 10 simple, extremely popular. The 20 simple, 21 simple, a 21 exponential, extremely popular. Now I used a Trendicator, and that's the 17 exponential. kind of in the middle of all that mix, isn't it? Sort of in there. So as these major moving averages catch up, that could be all that we're waiting for that next move up. Now, can it move down? Absolutely. But we're going to need to see that price action, and we're going to need to break that trend to the downside there. So far, I don't see that. SPY, take a look at this. Beautiful trend. Look, are we getting a little high? Oh, yeah. Are we in the nosebleed section? I kind of think so. So this is where the disturbance in price might happen. So if this starts to break down, at what point does it become a short? And every trader might be a little different. And at what point does it break trend? And by the way, for a lot of traders, trend has nothing to do with going short. A lot of traders, it does. So at what point is that? I don't see us there yet. I'm going to be following what price does with the T-line and how price acts with the Trendicator. I'm not real big into picking a top or picking a bottom. So I kind of want the setup here. So if I see the setup for something short, then I will most definitely be looking at something short. But until then, I just still see a bullish trend here. Here's those diamonds. You can see that bullish trend here still working. Now we're going to keep our eyes out because the market is getting a little bit, what I would call overbought, a little bit stretched out. So we'll definitely keep our eyes open for some big shorts out there. A few things that aren't looking so good, maybe, if somebody's interested in shorting, is take a look at XOM. Not too good at all. Now, it looks like we have a bit of a bottom, maybe. And a bottom is only a bottom if price agrees. Other than that, it's just something somebody makes up. I mean, seriously, think about this. So it's very common to put a line right here. That's extremely common. We're going to call that a double bottom potential support, right? Well, it's only support if price acts positive to it. If price doesn't act positive and it just keeps doing this, then it just becomes a line somebody makes up, is all it is. So let's follow price as we approach these areas. Oxy's another one. Oxy's looking a little to the downside. Keep my eyes on that. There's a few others out there. But in the meantime, let's switch and look at a couple of longs out here. If anyone is interested in shorting silver, here's an ultra short silver that's setting up pretty good, coming off the 50-period moving average. We've got a nice little low here with a high, with a higher low, and it looks like we're trying to make a higher high with a gap up this morning over the T-line. The Trendicator is turning green. Now, I mean, it looks good right now. I certainly can't say what it's going to look like by the end of the day, but it is looking pretty good at the moment, so it's on my watch list to keep an eye on. Another one is ALRS here. This has been, for those that recognize this as a rounded bottom breakout, this has been a beautiful, beautiful trade. It's coming to the end of its rounded bottom breakout name, and over the 200 it would be a different type of trade. Still looks great. You can just see how this thing rolled up over the 50, consolidated, up, hit the dotted deuce, consolidated, and we're up again. So I'm watching this one now for a breakout here of the 200 period moving average. And then we could see about a 14 to 16% move up to about the 23 area. Rivian is another one I'm keeping my eyes on. We've got a little bit of an inverted head and shoulders made here. We've been trending up, and now we've got, let's get this out, right here off the 50 period moving average. We rally up. We've got a nice little Fig Newton chart pattern on these three candles. Friday, I guess it was, nothing really happened. And And now this morning, here's the bulls trying to come in. So what we really need to see is that breakout, but that could send us up to the dotted deuce here. Watch for that consolidation and then send us on up a bit higher. Make sure you set your stops just in case they run the other way. PayPal, I think, is setting up really, really good. I also believe that there's several people with hit and run candlesticks that actually bought this Friday and or Thursday. Congratulations to you guys. You're looking really good here. The 50 period moving average, about the 68.13 area, could offer a little bit of price inconvenience, which means we just see a little bit of dancing around before it makes that next move up. Another one is NU. NU looks terrific. Now I'm in NU myself already, and we're up little over 16% now. So kind of waiting for NU to pop up here and push a little higher, and that'll make a nice percentage to get out of. VALE also setting up pretty good. Crossed over the 50 period moving average last week. Nice little trend going on. Target up here around the 200. You can see the price problems over here that 200 is laying right now. So that may be a little bit of a problem. But over that just sets it up to move a little bit higher. So, alrighty. A quick reminder, this Thursday and Friday, the 22nd and 23rd, open house with Doug. I'll have the link here in the room here shortly, but it'll also be put on the my YouTube channel, okay? Everyone, thank you so very much for listening in. I'll be back here at the bottom of the hour. Let's get this market opened up and have some fun today, okay? Number one thing, though, let's be safe with our money, but let's try to make some. See you guys shortly, okay? Thank you.